Okay, are we there? I've got a question. Something came to mind. And I was at the post office and the clerk, we were talking. I was like giving her reassurances because, I kind of feel like I know some energies that maybe they don't know, that the post office is going to be okay. And she said something about it's the election virus. That's what they're calling it. And so I don't know. I'm not sure what circles she travels in. I hadn't thought of it that way. So we're going to use my Rider-Waite and my charms. And I added one. For those of you that have watched me before, I found this on a parking lot at the courthouse. I had some business over there, and it's a cross pressed into a penny, and it's one of the symbols that you get in the Lenormand is a cross. Necessity, sacrifice, spirituality. And so now I have that symbol. I thought it was just fascinating to find it the way I did, because I'd been thinking it's something I didn't have. I don't do crosses and stuff. So now I have a symbol. So this is a boggle game. You remember boggle? You make words out of these letters. And what I'm going to ask Spirit is out of 4, I'm going to pick 4 randomly. And we're going to see if we can't get the initials of the person who fed it to Donald 45 that just ignore the pandemic. Ignore it. Because we can use this. The election for 2020 is coming up. We can use this if we ignore it. Did somebody know something we didn't? And if so, what are the initials of the person that fed this? Because he's not smart enough to have dreamt it up on his own. He really isn't. Somebody else is pulling his strings and whispering in his ear. Now, I think I know who it is, but there's several other players that it could be. The initials have to land on something to count. Of the 4 that I'm going to randomly choose and activate, they have to land on something to be valid. So if a block doesn't land anywhere, then it's just a happenstance. It's just, they used it, but they didn't plan it, That's kind of how I'm thinking I want it to be, to put it out for the question is, if it was a deliberate plan, whose plan was it? I need an initial. If nothing comes up, then it was just something that evolved and they're using it. They see an avenue for how to use it to delay the election. They won't, but they think they can. So that's what we're going to do. And right now, I'm going to pull, and I'm really going to pull these randomly. I'm not watching what I'm doing. I'm going to move the camera. Okay. I'm not seeing what I'm doing. And you need to see that I'm not looking in the cubes. I don't know. Okay. I'm putting them down here. These are just random at this point. But I don't know. I don't know who they're going to be. Alright, I need to put my phone. Alright, Spirit, we are in the middle of a global pandemic. The White House knew about it in time to have averted the disaster and all the death. Is there someone responsible for this delay? Who whispered in his ear that this is a plan? We've got an election coming up and we can jimmy with it. Did somebody do that? somebody whisper in Donald Trump's ear back last year when this bug hit the world? Did somebody plan it? Was it deliberate? Is there a person that planned it out and told him, don't do anything. Don't do anything. You don't have to do anything about this. Because they saw an avenue. They didn't care about people dying. They didn't care. Who fed this to this man? Who fed it to him? And he signed off on it. Because he is not bright enough to have dreamt it up on his own. He really isn't. Okay, I'm going to do one more shuffle and then the bottom card is always our outcome. Okay, I'm going to pick 4. These are our surrounding energies. Okay. These out of the way. I'm not using the dice on this trip, so I'm going to put those away because we're not needing them. Okay. We need initials. Is there somebody that did this? Is there somebody? Wow, it's a lot of energy on the... We have a D, and we have an X. Alright. Let's see what we have here. There's an action, there's a woman, there's an obstacle, disappointments, talking about it, they planted a seed. There's no strength in it. We have a travel. It came from somewhere else. Justice. We have hope. We have an anchor. And this is busy. All of the, well, that's kind of in there, but not. That's really not. It didn't touch anything. All of these are touching the outcome. So I've got a lot to unpack, and what I might do is have to break this into 2 pieces and put up 2 videos. I don't know that I, okay. Wow. I don't know who DX is. I really don't. I have no idea. So if any of you ever see this and DX means something, it could be 2 people. It could just be Donald. It could be that he did. It's a business strategy. Maybe he did. No one else. Just him. No one else. Just him. D. He did think it up. Wow, I didn't think he was that bright, but apparently maybe he is. Because here's the man. Let me see if my thing is still running. Okay. Alright. We have a business link. We have disloyalty. There's money involved. There's a commitment involved. There's heartbreak involved. It leaps oh shit, this is my frog, and the disease leaps, and there's conflict. It makes people sick. We do have the healing, though, in the outcome. Remember, this is our outcome card. It is in the reverse. There's a money issue to this, and there's a lot of these aspects that are multiplied, but there's a lot, and the transformation. There will be a breakthrough. There will be a breakthrough. People are going to have to come together. They're going to have to come together to heal this. The breakthrough. Oh my God, there's so much here. There's so much here. But it did. It traveled. Five of Pentacles. Heartbreak and loss. This is my symbol for woman. So we do have a woman here. They talked about it. They talked about the action. They planted the seed to cause the obstacles. They caused the obstacles themselves. Oh my God. This is this is heart, money, commitment, a business link, lack of faithfulness, a man. A lot of these things are being multiplied. The conflict, I know that. And the disease itself jumps. It jumps from people to people. And it mutates. It changes. Butterfly changes. The disease changes. There is going to be healing for it, but we got to come together to get the breakthrough. We got to throw money at it a little bit too, to make it better, to get this right. Man. What? Fauci ran in my head just now. They need to quit ragging on the man. This is 12 minutes on a cell phone. I hope y'all can see that. Okay. This is where we're at. Okay. And justice. Also, see, we've got some justice here. Justice wants to be done about the bad faith action of these other people, because we have an anchor and we have hope. We hope for justice here to secure the justice with the anchor. But we have weakness. We have weakness here. We've experienced a lot of weakness in our economy, with people's health, with just everything surrounding the guy with the initial D. And he dreamt it up on his own. He did dream it up. All right, I'm gonna get this out. Thank you. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.